I think I'm into a hammered already. Check out this bad boy signal. I found something old and from Italy.
I burned out like a wandering ember. I shone bright, then my journey was over. What I sought when I ran was back where I began. No matter the rain, no matter the storm, I'm coming home.
Welcome along, I'm Chris and this is my channel all about metal detecting called Found in the Ground. Today I'm at a completely new field, part of a new permission that I've never ever been on before. It's slap bang on a Roman road, completely covered in Roman, hopefully, on that basis. I'm so lucky, the last field I had was on a Roman road as well. It's not a million miles away from here, to be fair. After 7 years I've ended up with 2 Roman permissions coming up pretty much within the same month, so ridiculous. But I didn't sleep that well last night, I have to say. I'm very, very excited, but I've got high hopes. It's a massive field, probably 60 acres, something huge like that, so I hope there's going to be many years of detecting here. It's a bit icy, as you can see. It's been snowing overnight, but only a little bit, but actually I think it's already starting to defrost, so it's not going to stop me from digging. Right, excitement overload. Let's stop talking, let's get out there and see what we can find. So I ran into some junk early on in the field and got stuck being in canslaw hell, but a few more metres in and that's a pot mend. Flipping yes. That's a sign of habitation straight away. Flipping awesome. Great start. I think I'm into a hammered already. I could be massively wrong. It's always one of those moments when you dig something up, you have a little rummage around and you go, oh, better get the camera on for this one, just flipping in case. So let's have a look. See what I mean? Could be anything really at this point, but it's just got that grey look to it, hasn't it? Could be a hammered. I think it's definitely a silver coin. Right, let's have a clean up and see what we've got. There she is, or he is, not a hammered. It's a willy. I think it's Gavelamus. I made this mistake before, it's a Georgie. It's a willy. Willy the third, gonna go sixpence, and it's looking like a love token. Been bent into that classic shape. So there we go, flipping 5 minutes in, already on a silver love token. Made up, fantastic. This is a confusing thing. I don't know if I've got something modern, super old, super interesting or not here. It's a strange shaped what's it? Yeah, well, intriguing. Let's clean this little bad boy up. This is a totally fascinating what's it. I mean, it's a buckle, isn't it? Or it looks just like a buckle, and then you've got the little sort of claspy bit and then clothes hooky type affair. It's the only way I could describe it. Yeah, I've never seen anything like that, nor found anything like that. Yeah, everything screams buckle with a doodah. So it must have had a very specific purpose, that one. Please do let me know, guys. I'll have a look up, but that is fascinating. Very, very welcome. Check out this bad boy signal. Look at that. Mid to late 60s. I'm hoping that's going to be a coin, you know. That sounds flipping awesome. Let's have it. Still in the hole, come on. Jeez, still in the hole. Oh, slippy slide. All right, I'm going in. very bright signal, and yeah, I think I can see a coin there. Sadly it's looking green, not a coin, a key escutcheon, and I don't think it's very old either. It's a shame. This is a strange little doodad. Look at that. I really can't work out whether it's just a bit of plastic on the end of a bit of metal or whether that's something a bit more decent. Looks very old on the back, but equally it's very tiny little bits of metalwork going on there. I don't know. Just don't know. Almost like mother of pearl, but not. Feels flimsy on the top there, like plastic. Intriguing. Got a clodular type situation here, people. Not looking very silver, is it? But it's certainly looking thin, maybe jetony. Maybe not. Maybe a button. Maybe not. Whoop. Hello. Here she is. Looking blankety blank. I'll have a quick clean up to make sure. Yep. No detail on that. Absolutely smooth as you like. Probably a token or a halfpenny of some descriptione, I would suggest, but I can't be sure. Yeah. Where's the flipping Roman stuff? Right, whatever I've got is in this, not that one. That one feels quite heavy, so I'm expecting lead at this point, but who knows. Let's keep breaking apart. This clay rich soil has gone all sticky now, so I'm getting covered in it. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with lead. It certainly is very, very heavy. Yeah. Maybe a bit of old bronze under all that goop. Either way, it's nothing amazing. It's nothing exciting that I want to have a little clean up about. Oh well. That was a strange hour or so. Started so strong, and then it's just been absolutely a desert. And since the ground sort of defrosted a bit, it's gone so flipping sticky. Look at this. Probably got a kilo or two on each boot at the moment, which isn't great. And of course, sticking to the metal detector as well, so making life generally harder than it should be. But there we go. I've still got high hopes. This is still very, very ancient land. There's a lot going on here. Can't believe I found that silver so quickly. It's just typical, isn't it? First or last find of the day. It's always the way. Anyway, small break, take on some water. I don't know what to do. I've not done much of the field. I don't know whether to go exploring or head back to where that willy was and sort of that buckle bit. I haven't got all day. I've only got a few hours, so my decisions have got to be smart. And wherever I walk, it's going to take ages because it's like walking in custard. Decisions. I can't actually believe this is my first one of the day. Quite a screamer, hitting the 60s. And it's a button. Yeah. I was getting a bit confused while I wasn't finding buttons, to be honest. But normality hath resumed. Can you see it? It's peeping. It's the obligatory. Needs to be there. It's the musket ball / pistol ball of the hunt. Looks looks unfired. You can see the seam around that one. Yeah, lovely, very nice. So I decided to take the option of exploring rather than going straight back to where I was before. I think I just had sort of first hole luck down that end. but I need to know what else is on this field, and there's so many deer. They literally keep staring at me. There's millions of them, and hares the size of dogs. Anyway, it's lovely to be out of all the wildlife and the musket balls and things. Round in the ground situation. We looking a button? Don't think so. Certainly no shanky shank this side. What about t'other? New. But equally looking proper blanky. Right, quick clean up. No such luck. Blankety blank, smooth as you like, and so on. Coin of absolute flipping nothingness. Oh my word. Today is getting really tough. The ground is thawed out. It's become a sticky mess. Every time I dig a hole, I'm sure you guys that dig in clay rich areas know this already, but literally every time I dig a hole, the spade is just completely covered in mud, and I have to hand remove that, not to mention my feet. Oh, and the detector coil. The Manticore is a lovely light machine, but weighs a ton now because it's got all this muck on the end, and I haven't really been getting any signals. But there was something around here. Let me take out the headphones. Where was it? Yeah, 63, 64. Sounds quite nice, it's quite consistent. Big old circle in the 2D target trace. I'm just hoping for something to give me a morale boost. Somewhere in there. Which I need, because I'm quite close to just jacking it in and going, oh, I can't do this, it's too much hard work. The rewards have got to be worth the effort sometimes. What are you? Where are you? Can't see you, you mucky devil. No. Is it? Oh, flipping heck. I thought it was a twig. Bit of copper wire. Flipping bit of copper wire. Oh, I'm playing the mental game now. I've got to stay strong. I really do. Because it's just quite frustrating at this point. I mean, I am close to a Roman road. Have I found anything Roman? Well, actually, I found one piece of Roman pottery, which gives me some hope, but that's it. Guys, I'm really struggling. I love this hobby, and I love being out and about in the countryside, and I'm trying to think of all the positives. But this mud, it makes it so miserable, doesn't it? It's such hard work. And the signals are there, and I want to dig them, but just putting your spade into the ground and just moving mud around on your spade is just heartbreaking. And it's such a nightmare, you know. As a YouTuber, you want to put out videos and you want to put out stuff you're finding, but today I'm not making any progress at all. It was really fine this morning when it was all iced up. It was when it was best, you know. It was really easy to dig in that regard. Why is it so warm? It was freezing. Oh, funny old flipping hobby, innit? Anyway, I've got 2 hours realistically before I need to leave this field. It's probably going to take me that long to get round and back to the car. I don't really know if I found any hotspots or anything, because I haven't really been finding much, but there's certainly an area where I think there's like an old dump, like a bottle dump thing, or you know, a midden, or whatever you want to call it, or Victorian stuff in there, sorts of ceramics and things, and it became very messy to dig over there, so I assume that's part, and it was fairly near to one of the farmhouse buildings around it, so probably a big rubbish pit. And I don't really want to spend too much time over there because it's very busy. Around the back of the field, really nothing, absolutely nothing, just that musket ball, I think. So I'm going to head back round and I guess go to where the willy was. Where there's a willy, there's a way. Little button has come along to perk me up. What a beautiful little thing. Button number 2, that's it, number 2. Lovely. And another button. There she is. Not a million miles away from the willy area now. Funny old thing come up here. I'm leaning towards a little lead hen or something. Look at, oh yeah, like a little farmyard sort of child's toy. I don't know. What do you think? It's not quite the shape you'd want, but I feel like there's a beak there. Weird, very weird, but definitely lead. Got a bit of a hole in the bottom, so it's not solid. Yes. This really didn't want to be found, but it is a round in the ground situation. It's looking like is that one of them George III gaming tokens? Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna. I'll clean this up nicely. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Would have been brass, and it would have been bright shiny if it is that. Yeah. Good day to you, sir. Georgie III. So yeah, it is a gaming token. Would have been brass, very well, still brass, very shiny, great condition really, considering it's what, 1788 or something down there. Yeah. Well, you are very welcome along, but we need to find older. You're not old enough. I found something old and from Italy, but I don't think it's what you think it is. Yes, appears to be an Alfa Romeo badge. I think. Did have an Alfa a long time ago. Yes, there you go. Anyone want to hazard a guess what that might be off? What model or anything? Meh. Right, I've got 45 minutes left. I'm reframing today. It's been quite successful really, actually looking at it. I had a little look at my finds, and it's been pretty damn good to be fair. And it's scoping out, isn't it? It's finding those hot spots. So yeah, 45 minutes. I'm going to head back to the Willy area and see what I can find over there. You know, I brought a flipping screen protector for Manti. I left it at home because I cleaned it. Cleaned him and left it on the side. Oh! Messy Manti. Another button. There we go. I shall show everything I find in the next 45 minutes to give you a true representation of real, honest metal detecting. Absolutely monstrous pot leg. Look at that. What a thing. And there's more signals down here where this pot leg was. I wonder whether, unless it was just so massive it seemed that way, but I might have more of it. That's by far the biggest bit of pot leg I've ever found. Whew, monster. The other signal is a bit of a doorknob or a draw pull knob thing with jig. That's why it sounded massive, because that's also huge. Another button. Got a little bit of fancy on it. A bit of floral stuff. It's quite nice. Where's the Romans? Okay, my 45 minutes is now up. This is, I think, a really scruffy spindle well that maybe didn't even make it to the point of being used. I don't know. It looks a little bit abandoned, doesn't it? It's got these weird nick bits up here, but it certainly has a hole going through the middle. Yes. Right, I'm heading back to the car, so I'm going to extend the 45 minutes to that walk. I just want to find a bit of Roman. Right, that's me all done. What a great day. I can't believe how sunny and warm it is. Yesterday it was throwing it down with snow. There was blizzards and everything, and now, gosh, feels like proper spring today. What a mixed bag. I came here because this is on a Roman road. It's in Roman land. Perhaps it's in between Roman settlements or something. There's just not a sniff of Roman here, bar I think possibly 2 bits of pottery which you'll see in the gallery, and I think they're Roman, but even maybe I'm wrong on that. It just doesn't make any sense. It's so frustrating. But I found loads of stuff in the end. It was a slow burn. It sort of built up over the day, and there's loads of really interesting bits, so do check out the gallery. But yeah, I'm hoping to get back here maybe next week, but if If it rains again, I don't think I will, because actually the digging's been so difficult with all the clay and everything, so it needs to be dry. And I don't think there's much sign of that. But I'm going to be out on Monday, which means nothing to you because this is released on a Wednesday, isn't it? Going to be out with a couple of mates from work, excuse me, who are total noobs to the hobby, so that's going to be really good fun to take two guys out who've never metal detected before, and we're going to have a little competition. So there we go. Hope you enjoyed that, guys. Enjoy the gallery, give me a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.